Hey folks, it's Dave here, and we're back with some more Pro Strategy Football as we are in the playoffs, and it's going to be Miami at Oakland. Let me just set up my chat room here, and we'll get things going. Coming on a little early tonight, because I know Ron's got a game on later on. He's doing his baseball playoffs, so I want to get on and off before he gets to his, and it's just been a long day over here. I did a lot of work that I was supposed to have today off. I ended up working all day, so now I think I'm going to play a game out tonight and just chill out early. So anyway, let's get this squared away, and we should be good to go. All right, I think we're on the money, and we're all set to play some Pro Strategy Football. See if we're down to the field right now as we have Oakland hosting Miami as Bernard stops by. This is playoffs, by the way. I personally feel that the winner of this game will go to the Super Bowl. The winner of this game will play the winner of the New England-Pittsburgh game, which we'll be playing later on. But I think this winner here is going to be the one to go. I don't think New England or Pittsburgh will get to the Super Bowl to play Dallas. I'm picking Dallas, by the way. Just kind of my gut feeling. As David C. stops by, yes, we had a new Digital to Dice that dropped today. It was kind of a tough topic to talk about. We usually keep things kind of light and on the positive side, but every now and then we do have to tackle the tough issues, so we kind of gave our opinions on a few things. And things that have been going on for a long time. It's nothing new. Sometimes just it happens, and it's not new to our community, but sometimes, you have things that just, discussions online just go awry, and that's for any community at all, it happens. Even in your own town, it happens on social media. But we did talk about that a little bit today, and we just gave our opinions on, maybe what would make things a little bit better. But anyway, that is Digital to Dice, episode 197. Today is some playoffs, Pro Strategy Football. This is 1978. Miami won the East at 11-5. Oakland won the West at 13-3. And just a little preview of this season here, or review of the season, I ended up playing the wrong schedule. So I did not play the 1978 schedule. I played the 1979 schedule. I don't know how that happened, but I screwed it up. So that's why some of the playoff teams are a little bit different than they are in real life. But still, the top four should be the top four. All right, man, we'll kick this off. And we're underway in Oakland. Miami set to receive the kickoff. This will go into the end zone about 3 yards deep. Harris will bring it out over to 10, and he'll get out over the 15 to the 17, and that's where we will begin. So it's going to be Greasy coming out. Williams and Harris in the backfield. Harris and Henry will be our receivers. We're going to start off with an inside run to Williams. See if we can get the ground game going. Williams up the middle, bounces into a man, and he'll get 3 yards on the play. It's a 2nd and 7. As 007 stops by in the chat room here. And we're going to do an outside run here. We're going to go to Williams again outside. Williams on a pitch around the end, and the Oakland defense stuffs him. A 2-yard gain. That's a generous 2-yard spot. And we have 3rd and 5. And 007 says, we want to say thanks for the help I've been giving him as he got his bearing into doing these replays. Oh, I'm glad. That's what the community's here for, is to help everybody have fun. Talk about games and have fun. That's what we're here for. All right, so we got a 3rd and 5. I think we're going to go with a draw. Let's set up for pass. Yeah, just like that. I like to show pass and then kind of have a little delay up the middle. There should be plenty of room for Williams, and he'll get the first down. Oh, I love how that draw works sometimes. You can't overuse it, but once in a while it's pretty good. All right, so let's go to a short pass here. Something like this. Maybe flare it out to the halfback. 1st and 10. That was the first down. And incomplete, so the first pass of the game sails over the head of Williams, and we'll have a 2nd down. All right, so Williams is tired, so we're going to bring in Davis, and we're going to pitch him the ball. Davis coming off the bench, and he'll make a nice gain. He'll pick 6 yards up. One of the fun things about this game is when you bring in somebody from the bench, sometimes they have a little boost to them. They play really well. All right, so Williams will come back in the game on a 3rd and 4. And we're going to go Yeah, I like this right here. We're going to go inside run. A little zigzag maneuver. Williams will get the first down. That was a great play call by the offensive coordinator as the defense was looking past. Jack Tatum on the stop at the 10-yard gain, and that's a first down up to the Miami 46-yard line. Anybody here remember the board game Football Fever? No, that I don't know that one. I don't know that one. So Williams is tired again, so we're going to bring in Davis again, and we're going to let him run right up the middle. See if we can get up over midfield on this one. Davis does get up over midfield. He's on his horse to the 35, to the 30, to the 25. Davis, Gary Davis comes off the bench, goes 29 yards. Oh, my. I still love it when he did that. To the 25-yard line. Let's watch that again. Dolphins on the opening drive of the game. They find a hole. Look at the move here. See you later. And Gary Davis to the 25. And this has been 7 plays, 58 yards in 3 minutes, and the drive continues. Let's give it to the fullback. It's not going to be a big game, but let's see if we can kind of catch him. Ooh, we did catch him. We got a 4 or 5 yards on that. 2nd and 6. All right, now we're going to try the short pass. We're going to bring back in Williams. And see if we can hit the tight end, maybe. All right, Greasy to pass again. Off of the side, Harris is wide open, and he will go down inside the 5. 16 yards to Duriel Harris, and it's 1st and goal. Let's watch this one again. Greasy fires this to the bottom of the screen. Harris wide open, and he will get inside the 5. Good opening drive for the Dolphins right now. 1st and goal from the Oakland 5. All right, Williams going to try to jam that up the middle. Can he get any blocks? He does, and he's inside the 4 down to the 3. Maybe the 2, called the 2.5, and Bob Greasy is down. Oh, man, Bob Greasy handed that off and limped to the sidelines. And so Don Strock is coming in at quarterback for the Dolphins. Oh, boy. And we're going to give it to the fullback, Harris. And a flag on the play, encroachment on the Raiders. Now, you know that they're expecting run, and that's going to move it down to the 1-yard line. And we're going to continue with it right up the middle. We're going to plow it right up the middle. 2nd and goal from the 1. Williams is stacked up. That's a 1-yard loss, and now we got a 3rd and goal. And it gets a little more difficult now. Let's come out of that formation there. Fenner stopping by for some playoff football here on the West Coast. And Williams goes in for the score. So the Dolphins drive this 83 yards in 12 plays, and they lead this one 6-0. Coming in is Yepremian to try to nail the extra point. Yepremian's kick is up, and that sails wide right. As Al Red Sox fan, the ghost of Al Red Sox fan has infected our computers. And Yepremian's kick is no good. So 6-0 here for Miami, and they will kick it off. And it's going to be taken at the goal line by Whittington. Whittington to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. And he'll get out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Raiders will take over. Fenner says his Chargers were down 17-0 last night, and they came back to win 53-34. That's a lot of offense. Is this that where half the distances come into play? I think, yeah, if you get a penalty inside the 20, I think, or anytime you can't, I forget when they go halfsies, but if you, oh boy, how do I want to say this? Like if you get a 10-yard penalty at the 10, they bring it to the 5, so they half it, something like that. If you have it on the 20 and you get 10, maybe they bring it to the 10. But as you get closer to the goal line, they don't mock off the full distance. They just go half the distance to the goal, if that's what you're asking. All right, so Stabler with Whittington, Van Egan, Bradshaw, and Branch. are our receivers, and we're going to come out with a medium pass right off. We're trailing 6-0. We're at home. Stabler fires this. Incomplete. Had Branch near the first down marker, and Greasy is recovered, so he'll be back in for the Dolphins. We're going to go with the draw play here. Well, good formation for this. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to show pass again. Van Egen's going to get the delay. Van Egen up the middle. Van Egen will pick up a few.
Third down.
And Fenner says he missed the extra point last night. He was screaming at the screen. Yes. 3rd and 4. Short pass coming up. Stabler on 3rd down, trailing by 6. Stabler to Bradshaw, has it near the first down marker. Oh, and they're going to get the hometown mark here. Bradshaw right at the sticks. Let's look at this again. You tell me, did he get to the first down line or not? He had it. He came back, was forced backwards, and they're going to give him the first down. So the Raiders catch a break. Dolphins, Don Shula, not happy about this. So we get a first down now at the 36-yard line of Oakland. Van Egen will pick up 4. Call it 3, 2nd and 7. Gary Banks asks, longest TD return you had? You know, it hasn't been this season, but I think in the past I've had some kickoff returns for TDs. Not many, but I had a few in the past. This season, I think I did have like a 76-yard run in this game, or a pass or something. So I've had some long ones, but not too many in 1978. And 007 says they're going to give him the forward motion, the forward progress. All righty. So now let's pitch it out to Whittington right now. All right. Whittington on a screen around the end. He'll get a few.
3rd down.
Inching closer to the first down marker. So it's got a 3rd and 5. So we're going to have to go short pass again. See if we can get the first down here. Just need 5. Stabler. Quick pass over the head of Biletnikoff. And now we're going to have to punt it away. So the Dolphin defense holds. And on 4th and 5, Ray Guy, one of the best punters ever, will come in to kick it for the Raiders. Guy gets into this one from inside the 30. This kick is sailing down to about the 12, and Cephalo will have to call a fair catch. 45 yards on the kick, and Miami will take over on the 14. And if we go to we'll go to the studio at the end of the quarter, tell you what's going on. And Fenner said he had a block punt for a TD 2 games ago. I had a block punt that was just recovered, I think. And I don't think they returned it for a touchdown. But I've had some pretty cool things happen in this game. We'll do a little zigzag here, inside run from the 14. First down, Miami. And Harris makes a move. He'll get a couple. 2nd and 8. Let's try a medium pass here. Yeah, let's try a medium pass. Henry comes in motion behind Greasy. Greasy drops back. He's in some trouble. Greasy running for his life. Fires it. Caught by Harris. Holy cow. Greasy running for his life. Finds Harris for 8 yards on 2nd and 8. And the measurement says, first down. Let's watch this one again. Holy cow. Greasy looked like Fran Tarkenton on this one. He goes, just avoids a sack. Fires it. Harris comes back to make the catch. And it's a first down. And Brad 501 says, this is the best football sim. I find this to be, if it's not the best, it is certainly one of the funnest out there. I have a lot of fun playing this game. I really do. Not to say that the other games aren't fun, but this game, when I play it, I really do enjoy it. The graphics are great. Just kind of how it does everything is really, really fun. All right, so let's try a short pass this time. All right, 1st and 10 now. Greasy in some trouble, dumps that off. Williams has it, and that's a gain of 6 yards. And it's going to be 2nd down and 4. So let's give it to Harris here. Williams goes in motion. Flag on the play. And that's going to be encroachment on the defense. And that'll be a first down up to the 35-yard line. So the Raiders giving the Dolphins a free 5 yards and a first down. And Williams around the end, and this time they get him. Ted Hendricks jumping in. Let's check the flag. That's going to be an illegal block. So do I want it 1st and 20 or 2nd and 13? I usually like to back them up. But the 2nd and 13 looks okay. We're going to go 2nd and 13. So we're going to decline that. And we're going to do this now. 2nd and 13 right now. I'm going to do a draw play. And 007 says he enjoyed the inside blitz games. Yes, those are fun, too. And Williams on a delay, and he'll be pushed out of bounds near the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to set up a 3rd and 9. Let's try a screen pass. See if we can dump this off to the back. Reese to Williams. Williams has it. Dancing through for 5, maybe 4, but that's going to leave a 4th and 5. And so it's going to be a punting situation, and we will see Roberts come in for the Dolphins. So both defenses stiffen on the last drives, and Roberts will punt this one away. And it's going to be taken by the Raiders. Colsey around the 15, call it the 17 with a fair catch, and that's where the Raiders will take over. And, yeah, the inside blitz games, those were fun. All the inside sports games are really, really fun. I like the computer versions very much. I just wish they would kind of update it so it was a little bit bigger so I could make it bigger on my screen. But they are such a fun game to play. I really enjoy them. The football game is super fun. You don't have a lot to do. I mean, I guess you could pick your plays or pick your defense or whatever, but it is fun. Just let it roll and follow along. I have a lot of fun with those. Yes, that's a good one. And this is a great alternative to Madden franchise. Well, I guess it is an alternative, but the difference is you don't use any controllers here. And that's why I stopped playing video games for the most part, because I couldn't do the controllers anymore. This, I select the play, I watch it, I broadcast it, I have fun. I can play any season I want. I'm not stuck playing the current season, and it's a good time for me. So that's why I play this one there. And Larry says he can't get enough of pro strategy football. I would agree on that. All right, so we're going to go 1st and 10 right now. Let's spread them out a little bit. Stabler going to throw on this one here at the 17-yard line. Stabler back. The lefty, Cox, fires, intercepted by Foley. Tim Foley was sitting there waiting for it. I think he might have played with the Patriots. Tim Foley sounds real familiar. And Foley with the interception of the Stabler pass. Our first turnover of the game. Stabler, plenty of time looking. Look at Foley, just waiting for that. Miscommunication with Stabler and one of his receivers. And Miami with the first break of the game. They lead 6-0, and they have it on the Oakland 25-yard line. Williams up the middle. Inside run, Williams. Big hole, he'll get 10.
First down.
And it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. A 10-yard run, and that's a first down. And Williams is tired. I don't blame him. Well, he only played one play. What's up with that? You ran 10 yards and you're tired. Have I tried Access Football? No, I haven't. I think that's another one that you use the controller on. I think it was on Steam, fairly inexpensive, but no, I haven't tried that. All right, let's try this right here. We're going to go middle run this time. 1st and 10. Greasy, a handoff to Davis. Davis up the middle, and he's tripped up. Oh, he saw the goal line. He got 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 3. I'm going to go to Harris this time. Greasy gives it to Harris. Did he get anything? No gain, so it's a 3rd and 3. Outside run. We're going to bring Williams back in. I'm going to give it to him on a sweep. Can we pull that? Yes, we do. We pull the defender away. Williams on the outside, wide open, and he will score. 8 yards, and that's a touchdown, Miami. And they lead this one now 12-0. The receiver in motion took away the defender, and that whole side was wide open. He had plenty of blockers in front of him. And the Dolphins take a 12-0 lead. Yepremian will come in to try the extra point. He missed the first one. Yepremian's kick. And this one is good, as Al Red Sox fan lets us know. So with 3 seconds to go in the first half, it is Miami 13 and the Raiders absolutely nothing. That one came off a Tim Foley interception. It was just a 25-yard drive for the Dolphins. And this is going to be Hart inside his own goal line. Hart brings it out to the 20, to the 23-yard line, maybe the 24. And that's going to be a first down for the Raiders. So here's our look at the end of the first quarter. 8 first downs for Miami, just 1 for the Raiders. 128 yards to 15 yards of total offense. Raiders have only had that 1 possession. Then the first play was an interception, so they haven't done much today. And again, time of possession for Miami as well. Let's head back to the studio real quick, our Sperry studio, and you can see here that the Rams have easily defeated the Bears 23-7 in their game. And the Cowboys and Packers will be coming up at a later time, and they will play, the winner of that will play the Rams. And the winner of this game will play the winner of the Steelers and the Patriots. And then we will crown a winner, I hope. Head back to the chat room for 1 second here. Am I getting the 2020 version of this? Oh, absolutely, 2024 version of this, absolutely. Yeah, it's coming out in, 16 days? Yes, I will be getting this immediately. We're trying to get him on the show, too, to talk about it. I know they're busy setting this up, but I know they want to talk about this game, so we'll get him back on the show. Some exciting things in 2024 from what I hear. 007 says he's been playing some inside pitch. Yep, that's a really fun game as well. And let me see. And Larry says, thanks for showing all the playoff games. Larry, it was your suggestion. I wasn't going to do it. I was just going to play 1 or 2 of the early games, but it has been fun playing them all. It definitely creates a storyline. And when I approached Ron with the idea, your idea of doing them all, he says, yeah, absolutely do them all. So we're going to do them all. Thank you so much for suggesting that. And let me see here. And 007 says he has the 22 and 08 seasons for his game. And those the 08 should be a fun season. 1908? No, probably not. Probably not 1908. All right, so Oakland with the ball now, 1st and 10 on the 24. We don't want to really do anything crazy right now since we had the interception. So we're going to start the second quarter here. Van Egan around the end, he's hauled down. Vernon Herter on the tackle. It's a 1-yard loss, and the boos are raining down here from the black hole in the end zone. Not a good day so far for the Raiders. So let's give it to Whittington now. We need to get something on the ground here as we're in the middle of the baseball diamond. Stabler, Whittington, maybe a couple. It's 3rd and 9. So now we're going to go a medium pass. Last time we had some problems with this. 3 receivers to the right for Stabler. Stabler back. He will fire it to the right. Intercepted again by Foley. Tim Foley, his 2nd interception of the day. Oh, they were playing the pass, and they saw it all the way. Here it is. Watch Foley again. Foley will drop back in the coverage. He'll step into this, and it's terrific field position again for the Dolphins. This time at the 27. Last time it was the 25. And I got my grape Adirondack soda here today. And Gary says he's downloaded the 70s decade for Pro Strategy Football. And 007 says it indeed was 2008, 1908. Well, you have to ask nowadays. You know, you kind of do, because we're in a position right now where the earlier mid 1900s are 1908, 1911, 2008, 2011. 20 years ago, you couldn't say that. You knew what it was. But now you never know. You never know. So Miami with the ball. We're going to go with the outside run. Flag on the play, and it's another penalty on the Raiders. A free 5 yards. So we're going to move it to the 22. Now we're going to go a quick pitch to Harris here. Quick pitch to Harris around the end, and he will get a few, and he fumbles the ball. And the Raiders get it back. Leroy Harris goes for 6 yards. He's hit. The ball comes loose, and the Raiders jump on it at the 16-yard line, and that may have just saved the game for the Raiders. If they had gone down 20-0, that would have been a difficult task. All righty. So Raiders get it back. Stabler out. Pro set. Whittington up the middle. Nothing. 2nd and 10. And Gary Banks says he's thinking of doing the Pro Strategy Football replays from 74 up to present. That could be an interesting. Are you going to do one team? Or are you just going to kind of play them all? Or, let me know. Are you going to pick a team? And if so, what team and why? That is your assignment. All right, let's try to go outside. Need some yards here. The passing has been working while Stabler snake bit. Whittington stopped again. So we got a 3rd and 8. Steve Tower on the stop. And so now we got to go pass. There we go. All right. Tim Foley looking for another interception. Stabler back to pass. Stabler fires. Incomplete. And on 4th and 8 rather, they'll have to kick it away. And so the Stabler's getting nothing going. So Ray Guy from just outside his own end zone will kick this one away. And Miami should get good field position. Guy hoping to get a good boot out of this one, and he did. All the way to the 35. Cefalo with a nice little move will get it back to the 44-yard line of Miami. But, boy, if he had shanked that one, Miami would have had it in terrific field position. As it is, it's good field position. All right, so let's get something going here. All right, right back to this guy. Don't fumble this time. And Harris tripped up after a couple. 2nd and 8. He'll come out of the I formation. Williams, he'll pick up a couple of more. Now we got a 3rd and 5. All right, so let's look for a short pass here. 3rd and 5 from midfield for Greasy. Man goes in motion. Greasy back. Fires this quickly. Cefalo can't come up with it. And it's going to be 4th and 5. And so the Raider defense gets it done. And the Dolphins will kick this away. So great field position goes to waste. They go 3 and out, and Roberts will kick this one away. Hoping to pin the Raiders deep. It goes inside the 10, and that goes out of bounds. 41 yards, George Roberts on the kick, and the Raiders will take over from their own 10. And you're going to follow my strategy for the series? Well, I don't know if that's a good strategy. Hopefully it is. I just pick a game of the week, and I play a game of the week, and that's what's fun for me. So we got a 1st and 10 right now for the Raiders. All right, Van Egan inside run. Van Egan, nothing doing. Maybe 2. Bob Baumauer on the tackle. 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. Around the end, Whittington has some room. Whittington is tripped up. He'll pick up 5. Ricky Volk got him at the last second. Otherwise, that would have been a big gain. I'm going to keep it on the ground. I'm going to go a little stunt here to Van Egan, the first man through. Mark Van Egan takes the handoff. 1st down Raiders out of the 20. He'll get 6. Steve Tower on the tackle. And that's a 1st down. So for the Raiders now, that's their 2nd 1st down of the game. Somehow they're still in this one. It's only 13-0, and I say only. All right, we'll give it to Van Egan again out of the I formation. Van Egan up the middle. He'll pick up a few. We'll take the 3. 3 up the middle is good. Outside. Yeah, Whittington. We're going to have a tight formation here. Whittington around the end, and he is hit near the 30. He'll pick up 4, so it's a 3rd and 3. I think we're going to come out with a pass here. Single back in the backfield. 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. Stabler. Quick pass, and there's nobody home. But we got a flag on the play. Face mask on Miami. So that's going to be 15 yards out to the 45-yard line. And that's going to be a 1st down. So the Raiders have it at their own 45. That's a 1st down. Now Stabler going to be looking for something a little deep right now. On 1st down, Stabler fires this one down the side. Bradshaw has it to the 30, the 20, inside the 20. Morris Bradshaw for 37 yards. Let's see this one again. Bradshaw at the bottom of your screen. A little out pattern, and Stabler put it right in the breadbasket. And he goes inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And so the Raiders are back in business. All right, 1st and 10 from the 18. Stabler back. Quick pass. Branch has it. And he cuts into the 11. That's 7 yards. So Stabler back after a couple of interceptions. 2nd and 3. The Snake keeps it himself, and he gets inside the 5. Oh, man. Stabler kept it himself, running behind Upshaw, and it's first down. First and goal from the 3. They're going to give it to Van Egan from the 3. Van Egan goes in for the score, and the Raiders are on the board. 9 plays, 90 yards. That drive started at the 10. That was helped by a face mask that gave him a first down, but nonetheless, they're on the board. And now Mann comes in for the extra point. Man, do we need it. Mann's kick, and that is good.
It's good.
And it's 13-7 now. So Miami, with their second interception, had a chance to really put this one away, but they fumbled the ball, and the Raiders have come back. And a long kick by Mann. Dolphins will take this one deep in the end zone. Harris will take a knee, and that'll come out to the 20. So here we go. It's now going to be Greasy's turn. He has a 6-point lead. Hands this one off to Williams. Hit right at the line. Ted Hendricks is right there, not letting him by. 1 yard. And it's going to be second down. Greasy, the man in motion. Flag on the play, goes back to pass. He's in some trouble, and he's going to be taken down for a 6-yard loss, but I think that's going to be offside. It is offside, so it's going to, Miami will accept it. It'll be 2nd and 4 now on the 26. I think we're going to go medium pass again. I want to get a pass in here. 2nd and 4. Greasy back in trouble, fires this one, incomplete.
Third down.
Had Andre Tillman in the area. Lester Hayes may have gotten a hand on that. So now we got a 3rd and 4. And Greasy will be passing again. Greasy dumps this one off. That's incomplete. So the Raiders hold. Trailing by 6. The Raiders hold, and Miami will have to punt this one away. Roberts gets into this one. Sails right down the middle of the infield. Lands just to the right of the pitcher's mound, and Colsey will return it up to the 24-yard line. 56-yard punt. That's a good one. And JT Dutch dropping by. Things are okay. We're playing some playoff football tonight. I'll probably be playing a couple tomorrow. I do have tomorrow off, although I said that today, and it didn't turn out to be a day off. I ended up working all day. It happens. All right, so Raiders down by 6 now. They have the ball at their own 24. Van Egan with a nice hole, and he'll go for 10 yards. Out to the 34. And that's a first down. So Van Egan on a nice play. All righty, so let's keep it on the ground to Whittington. Whittington around the end with some blockers. He'll pick up a few. A few will be for Steve Tower on the tackle again. I'm going to go with the draw here on 2nd down. A little delay. Uh-oh, nothing doing. Van Egan up the middle. No, they were waiting for him. Right up the middle. It's a 1-yard loss. Steve Tower on the tackle again, and Van Egan is hurt. Yeah, he ran into a wall. Oh, boy, so we got a 3rd and 7 right now. All right, I like this. All right, 3rd and 7 for Stabler. Back to pass. Fires to the right side. That's going to be incomplete right through the hands of Branch. Tim Foley was there looking for his 3rd interception of the game. Didn't happen. And with 2:31 to go, Ray Guy will come in to kick this away. The last kick was a terrific kick by Guy. Another good kick, and Cephalo will have to fair catch this one. 42 yards this time. So Miami has it on the 21. They send a man in motion, and now it's Williams around the end. He is tackled from behind. John Matuzak got him from behind, and it's a 1-yard loss. So it's going to be 2nd and 11. Try to run this up the middle. And no, that'll do it as we get down to the 2-minute warning. So here we are at the 2-minute warning here in Oakland, 13-7 Miami. And we got a 2nd and 11. I'm going to keep it on the ground here. Williams up the middle, tripped up.
3rd down.
He gains 4. So now we have a 3rd and 7. And Van Egan is back in the game. Oh, when the Raiders come out. Never mind. So Miami with it now on 3rd and 7 from the 24. Time ticking away here in the first half. Greasy back. Fires to the right-hand side. Incomplete.
4th down. There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Personal foul on the Raiders. I think it might have been a late hit. So Miami will accept. Neil Peart throws the flag. And it's going to be first down at the 39-yard line. And no, I haven't reached out to Marco or Replay Gamer yet. I will, though. That's on my list of things to do. Absolutely. So we're on the 39-yard line now. Now we can try a pass here. Greasy, empty backfield. Fires it on the right-hand side. Incomplete.
We have 2nd down coming up.
I'm going to show pass and go draw. A little delay here. Williams up the middle. Williams will get 9.
3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1. And Miami will call a timeout. So Miami calls a timeout. 3rd and 1. At midfield. Here it is. Williams. No, Harris with the pitch. Harris gets it, and I think he gets out of bounds, and he does. He'll get the first down as he dusts himself off, and it's going to be 1st and 10 now for Miami, and they're in Oakland territory. Actually, they're on midfield. All right, let's get a medium pass going here. 3 receivers to the right. Now a man goes in motion behind Greasy. Greasy fires this up over the middle. Cephalo can't get it. Incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. Going to show pass and go run here. The pitch to Williams around the end. Williams hit. He stays in bounds at the 45.
On the field.
Williams is hurt and will come out of the game. So on 3rd and 5, we're not going to call timeout. We're going to go a long pass. 3rd and 5 from the Oakland 45. Greasy back. Greasy firing it deep. It's caught by McCreary to the 15.
1st down.
To the 15-yard line. And they're going to call a timeout. So with 12 seconds to go, Greasy goes deep, finds his man. Let's see this one more time. With time ticking, they rolled the dice and went deep. McCreary, a one-handed catch down to the 15-yard line. And now they have a chance to go to the end zone. They got one try for the end zone. Greasy, stacked right side, fires it to the right, into the end zone, incomplete.
We have 2nd down.
And flag on the play, face mask on the Raiders. We're going to bring it to the 8-yard line. That is only 4 seconds left now, so we don't have much of a choice. We got to kick the field goal. So Yepremian comes in for the chip shot. With 4 seconds to play, Yepremian, his kick is up, and his kick sails through the uprights. It is good. So that'll do it in the first half. Miami 16 and Oakland 7. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Again, Miami controlling this game, 12 first downs to 7, 189 of total offense to 106. It's the 2 interceptions, though, by Tim Foley, which have made the difference in this game. And time of possession also goes to the Dolphins. We'll have our kickoff coming up here. And then we'll go to our Sperry halftime studios. And it's going to be Whittington. He'll bring it out from 5 yards deep. Whittington out over the 20 to the 26-yard line. Called to 27. Good return by Whittington. And everyone's returned from their injuries. Let's go to our Sperry studios here at the half. And you can see that the Rams have defeated the Bears 23-7 in a game you saw here late the other night, unfortunately. The Cowboys will be playing the Packers later, and the winner will play the Rams. If the Cowboys win, it will be in Dallas, and if the Packers win, I'm pretty sure we're going to go to L.A. And the winner of this Miami-Oakland game will play the winner of the Patriots and the Steelers. Patriots being the wild card team, so if the Steelers win, they may get a home game out of it. If the Patriots win, they will be on the road. Alrighty, so Oakland with the ball, trailing 16-7. Stabler with a full backfield. Stabler, quick pass, incomplete.
We have second down coming up.
2nd and 10. I'll give it to Whittington on an outside run. Whittington around the end, and he's forced out of bounds by the Dolphin defense. A 1-yard loss, and now we have 3rd and 11 coming up for Stabler. And we're going to go with a single back in the backfield. That will be Van Egan. 3 receivers to the right. Stabler back. Fires it to the right, and that's going to be incomplete. That would have been a first down if Branch could have hung on. Steve Tower was in the area. And on 4th and 11, the Raiders will have to punt this one away. Ray Guy gets into this one around the pitcher's mound. Not his best kick of the day, and Cephalo will make another fair catch. 41 yards on that one, and Miami takes over. 1st and 10 from the 33. Greasy dive to Williams, and he'll pick up a few. Penalty on the play. Face mask on Oakland. That'll be 15 more yards, bringing up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. Oh, let's take a look at those penalties. 7 for 53 yards on the Raiders. And, yeah, Stabler throwing a balmy 27.3% here at the half. Or early in the 3rd quarter, I should say. So Miami with it up now in Oakland territory. Greasy takes the snap. First back through is Harris. Harris busts through for a big gain. 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Going to look for a quick pass here. Greasy back. Fires it to Harris. Harris has it. Turns, and that's a first down to the 36-yard line. 7 yards. And the official comes out and says, first down. Let's give it to Williams on the inside. Williams hit right at the line, falls forward for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Hit him with a draw play. Williams lone back. Man in motion. Williams takes the handoff, and he's hitting the backfield. This time, Otis Sistrunk was waiting for it. And now we have 3rd and 11. From the 37. Greasy. Back to pass. Fires to the left side. Harris has it. First down. Flag on the play. Offensive holding on the Dolphins, and they'll bring it back, and it's going to be 3rd and 21 from the 47. Well, we're going to go long, right? This is the playoffs. Greasy back to pass, plenty of time. Heaves this one deep. Cephalo was there near the first down marker. Can't get it in. Another flag. And we have offsetting penalties, so we're going to run this play again. All right, so this time we're going to have 2 receivers to the right and 2 receivers to the left for Greasy. Greasy in trouble. Airs this out. Looking for a miracle. No, it ain't going to happen. And we got a 4th and 21, so into punt now. Will be Roberts from about his own 40. Roberts steps into this one. This one will come down inside the 10 and down near the 5. A 41-yard punt out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Oh, boy, so not good field position for the Raiders at all. So Stabler from the 6. He's back to pass in his own end zone. Fires it to the right side. Branch with a catch out to the 30-yard line. Cliff Branch, 24 yards. And what a play by Stabler. Just when you think that he's having the worst day of his life, he goes back to pass and fires it to Branch. And he gets it for 24 yards to the 30-yard line. And that's a first down. I'm going to try another delay. Van Egan up the middle. Plenty of room for Van Egan. And he goes for 15 yards. First down to the 45-yard line. And the Raiders got something cooking here. First and 10 from the 45. Stabler back to pass. Dumps us to Van Egan. And he can't come up with it over the middle. Boy, the short passes are the kiss of death in this game. So on 2nd and 10, the Raiders will keep it on the ground. Whittington around the end, and he's forced out of bounds after a 3-yard gain. So we got a 3rd and 7 coming up. So we're going to have to go short pass. Stabler still have the magic or not. Stabler fires it incomplete over the middle. And that's a 4th and 7. And Ray Guy will have to come in to kick this one away. And hopefully he can pin the Dolphins deep. Guy from the dirt will kick this one away. Sailing to the 10. Cefalo will return this one. He'll get that up near the 20. A good return by Cefalo. And the Dolphins have a little bit of room to work with right now. Greasy takes the snap. Williams busts through for a big gain. 8 yards. That's going to be 2nd and 2. Second and 2 from the 27. Greasy back to pass. Airs this one deep down the side, and Harris can't come up with it. Duriel Harris almost had his hands on that one, and now we have a 3rd and 2. Ground game coming up. Harris up the middle. He's tripped up, but he gets the first down. 3 yards to the 30, and that's a first down. I'm going to let Greasy keep it. Greasy on a keeper, and he'll pick up a few. 3 yards. Okay, I'll take 3 yards on first down. All right, now let's give it to one of the big boys, one of the backs. And Harris stopped at the line. 2-yard loss brings up a 3rd and 9 for Greasy. Greasy back to pass, has protection, fires this one incomplete. Duriel Harris looked like he was held on the play, but no, it's going to be holding on Miami. And they're going to decline that and take the 4th and 9, and Miami will have to punt this one away. Roberts gets his foot into this one. Raiders should have some decent field position. And Whittington gets it out to about the 26 to the 28-yard line. So the Raiders have it here in the 3rd quarter, trailing 16-7. We'll try a quick short pass, maybe a slant. Stabler, Casper has it. Casper, first down, out near the 47-yard line. 19 yards to Dave Casper. And the center, Dave Dalby, got his bell rung. Hopefully he'll be back. Let's watch this one again. Nice little play to Casper coming across the middle, and he uses his speed to pick up 19 yards. All right, back to Van Egan on the ground. Van Egan takes the handoff, and he'll pick up 4 or 5, setting up a 2nd and 5. And Stabler up to 33% now. So he's completed a couple of passes, and that has helped, I should say. Stabler to Whittington. Whittington, near the first down. He stopped a yard short. He needed 5, and he got 4. And we're going to go with a screen pass here. We're going to pretend to run on 3rd and 1. Stabler to Whittington, and he gets the first down. Oh, that was a dangerous call, but they got the 2 yards as defense was playing run all the way. And Dalby is back in the game, thank goodness. We're going to let the snake keep it. Stabler on a keeper. He'll pick up a couple. Steve Tower on the tackle. This time we're going to toss it to Van Egan. Van Egan gets a first down to the 30. Flag on the play. Defensive holding. So we'll decline it, and it'll be 1st and 10 on the Miami 31-yard line. That's a first down. All right, we need something. We need to start moving down the field a little quicker than this. Methodically is good, but Stabler back. Stabler. Whittington with the catch, and he will score. Just when we said we needed to get him down the field a little quicker, Whittington takes the pass 31 yards. Oh, my. I love that. Watch this one again. Stabler with a man in motion. He'll find Whittington out of the backfield, and he will just outrace everyone into the end zone. And Oakland is right back in this game at 16-13. Mann will come in for the kick. Mann's kick is up, and Mann's kick is good. So they go 7 plays, 72 yards in 3 minutes and 40 seconds, and it's a 2-point game, 16-14. And finally, we have a good game here on the channel. Don't want to jinx myself, but we do have a good game going. I think the winner of this game will win next week and go to the Super Bowl. Just what I'm predicting. Harris now brings it up over to 20, to the 30. Good return for the Dolphins. And they'll take over with 2:03 to go here in the third quarter. Oh, Greasy has it, still with a 2-point lead. Flag on a play. Williams will scamper for a couple, but that's going to come back. So we're going to accept the penalty and make it 1st and 15. From the wishbone. It's going to be Williams. No, he didn't get any blocks at all. And now it's going to be 2nd and 15. Greasy comes out with a passing formation. Greasy in some trouble, and he goes down. And this game is taking a turn here in the last couple of minutes. It's now 3rd and 23. Do you even have a play for 3rd and 23? I don't. From the 18, Greasy back to pass. Only 3 rushers. It's caught by Henry. That's a good gain of 16 yards, but well short of the first down. And they will have to kick it away, but that's a good gain, though. At least give him some room to punt it away. So Roberts will come in. Instead of being by his own goal line, he'll be out a little further. And the kick sailing to the 22. Colsey has it. Brings it out to about the 28-yard line. JT Dutch says, Pittsburgh is tough. Yeah. Yep. But I just think these two teams are just a little bit better. That's my gut feeling. All right, so the game is tightened up a little bit. Total offense is almost identical. The time of possession still in the favor of Miami, but it's pretty close. Oakland will get the ball back here. Again, it's the 2 interceptions that have really made the difference, but Miami did not cash in on the second one as they turned it over on a fumble. And that's where we stand right now. Stabler up to 41% on the passing, so he is coming back into this game after having a tough first half. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now on the 28-yard line. Raiders with the ball. A field goal gives them the lead. Whittington around the end. He's forced out of bounds. And he's going to gain absolutely nothing on the play. And we're going to bring in Pete Banaszak. And we're going to give him the ball right off the bench. Sometimes the guys off the bench have a little bit of juice. Banaszak with it. Banaszak around the end. He's got the juice, and he will get 11 yards, and that's a first down. So Pete Banaszak coming into the game for the first time, I think, or at least the first time I've had the ball given to him. And he uses that strength that he has and all the energy to get the first down. That's a big play for the Raiders. I'm going to go inside run. Van Egan again. See if we can get up near midfield. Van Egan with a run up over midfield. 12 yards to the 49. And that's a first down. Stabler now in Miami territory. Back to pass. Fires it to the right side. Branch is there with a catch. 14 yards. And a first down to the Miami 35-yard line. Branch is down. He's grabbing his hamstring. And hopefully he'll be back in the game shortly. And we're going to go Van Egan. And we're gonna go Terry Robski, and the fullback will be Whittington. There we go. I'm gonna give Van Egan a little break here. Flag on a play. Whittington bounces to the outside. I think that's coming back. Legal procedure on Oakland, so it's going to be 1st and 15 now for Oakland. From the Miami 40, 1st and 15. A field goal puts the Raiders in the lead. Stabler to Casper, incomplete. And Larry says the Oakland Raiders were his team when he was a kid a long time ago. Well, as a Patriots fan, they weren't mine. Just saying. All right, Whittington on a draw. 2nd and 15, trying to get in the field goal range after that penalty. A draw to Whittington, some room up the middle, gain 4. 3rd and 11. This is a big play right here. 12:23 to play. It is 3rd and 11 from the 36-yard line. Raiders trail by 2. It is Stabler. Stabler looking all the time, fires it incomplete inside the 25. And now what do? It's a 4th and 11 from the 36. You can't kick a field goal. 4th and 11 is kind of impossible. So we need to see if Ray Guy can punt towards the sideline. Can he nail the Dolphins deep? And we play field position for the last 11:43 this game. Guy kicking towards the sideline, looking to get it in deep, and he does! What a kick! Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Ray Guy getting it done exactly what the Raiders needed. Look at this kick here. It's going to hit and take a left turn right before the pylon. And this is where Miami takes over. Right on the goal line. A safety ties the game. Harris busts forward for a few yards. 6 yards actually, 2nd and 4. A first down here would be huge for the Dolphins. Williams is stacked up in the backfield. No gain. It's 3rd and 4. Dolphins will keep it on the ground. Greasy the pitch to Williams. He's tackled in the backfield for a 4-yard loss. Holy cow. Let's see this one again. The Raiders coming in force. No blocks whatsoever. And now Roberts will have to kick this one from the back of the end zone. And the Raiders playing field position will get terrific field position. And Random Human says, don't know how there can still be any Raider fans in the city of Oakland. That team's bailed on them twice. I know. That's what we do as sports fans, though, right? And JT says, Ray Guy is the best. Yes, he is. So Oakland coming to block the kick. Roberts, not much room back there. He gets it away. Not a great kick, though. Raiders have it, and Colsey will fair catch it at the 40. Called the 39. So the Raiders, with 9:37 to play, trailing by 2, are in perfect position here to take the lead. I'm thinking a first down or two should get it done. We're going to go to Robski. He hasn't played much. We're going to give him the ball. No, it's going to be Van Egan on the carry, and he'll get 10 yards to the 29. And that's a first down. All right, let's get Banaszak in here. I'm going to keep it with Van Egan. Man in motion. Van Egan with another carry, picking up 3. 2nd and 7. And we're going to do a quick pitch to Banaszak this time. Banaszak around the end. Banaszak, first down inside the 20. And the Raiders have it on the Miami 18-yard line. And it's a first down. And let's go back to, so Van Egan's the fullback, and the halfback will be, yeah, Whittington is fine. 1st and 10 on the 18. Stabler with the ball. Stabler, quick handoff to Van Eegen, blast through the middle, and Van Eegen scores. 18 yards, but hold the phone. There's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. I'm going to let you guys just kind of simmer on this flag for 1 second while I take a drink. So, the officials are getting together on the pitcher's mound to discuss this one. Van Eegen goes up the middle for 18 yards, and now they come out, and here's the penalty. Offensive holding on the Raiders, and they're going to bring it back. Oh, the Raiders had the lead on the Van Eegen touchdown, but yeah, it comes back all the way to the 28-yard line. All right, so Stabler on 1st and 20 this time. Back to Van Eegen. Van Eegen will get a chunk of that back. 6 yards to the 22-yard line. They're at least in field goal range right now. Stabler on a keeper. Stabler around the end. Stabler will pick up a whole bunch. 8 yards. Steve Tower on the tackle again. That sets up a 3rd and 6. But they're at the 14, very much in field goal range here with 7 minutes to go and counting. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Simple up the middle. Whittington around the end. Whittington will score. Whittington, and there's another flag on the play. Whittington for 14 yards. Let's check the flag. Offensive holding on the Raiders again. 2 touchdowns have been wiped off the board. And it's going to come back to the 24-yard line and be 3rd and 16. 2 holding calls have taken away 2 potential touchdowns. So now it's 3rd and 16, and now I think you play for the field goal. Something simple, something safe. Gain a few yards. Van Eegen up the middle, and he'll gain a few, and that's all it was. Steve Tower on the tackle again. And so now 60% chance for a field goal. So we're on the 20. It's going to be a 37-yard attempt for Errol Mann to put the Raiders in the lead. The crowd not happy in the chat room. Here we go. To put the Raiders in the lead. Mann from 37. The kick. And it's good. 37 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead 17-16. And that missed extra point in the first quarter is the key. So with 5:43 to go, the Dolphins find themselves trailing here in Oakland as the Raiders have battled back to lead 17-16. Harris from the goal line. Harris to the 15, to the 20. Makes a move. Harris up over the 30. Terrific return to the 32 by Duriel Harris. And Miami will start off in decent field position. They just need a field goal. 5.5 minutes to play. Gracie pitches to the back, and he will pick up a few. That's Buliak. Norm Bulach. All righty. It's 2nd and 7 now. It's going to be Williams up the middle. He is tackled after a few. So it's going to be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 for Miami. They keep it on the ground. Williams is stacked up. And they lose a yard, and it's 4th and 4. And now, boy, if you kick it away, I think you got to go for it here. 4:09 to play. It's a 4th and 4. If they lose it and give up a field goal, then they still got to drive the field. If they kick it away, they got to hold the Raiders. And they'll get it back, but they're going to burn some time. We're going to go for it. So we're gonna, from the 4:09. That's still a long time. We're going to punt. We're going to punt normally. And we're gonna take a timeout first off. We're gonna save some time. So now we'll do the punt. That saved ourselves about 45. And a flag on the play. And it's blocked. The kick is blocked by the Raiders.
Flag on the play.
And I think it was movement on the Dolphins, and it is. Oakland will decline it. Miami burns a timeout. They don't get the punt away, and the Raiders have it on the Miami 25. Holy cow. Let's see this one again. The up man moves on the play. Roberts' kick is blocked and goes out of bounds.
They blocked it. There's a flag
And
on the play.
I guess we would have been better off going for it. Unbelievable here. So the Raiders have the ball at the Miami 25. A big turn of events. Oakland going to try to grind some time off the clock. This is Whittington up the middle. 5 yards. 2nd and 5. 3:25 to play. Stabler to Van Egan. He's stacked up.
3rd down.
2 yards. It's 3rd and 3. Inside run. Whittington. First down.
1st down.
And that could be the first down that breaks the Camel's back. 2:11 to play. Stabler to Whittington. And he's tripped up. Penalty on the play. Defensive holding on Miami. We'll take that. That'll be 1st and goal. The clock is stopped with 2:05 to play. Van Egan from the pitcher's mound takes the handoff, and this time he goes in, and there's no flags. They scored 2 on the last drive, and there were flags calling them back. This time Van Egan scores, and that caps off a 25-yard drive after the block punt. Van Egan right up the middle, right behind the center, and that is that. The Raiders are ramming it down the Dolphins' throats. And man comes in to make it 24. And he does.
It's good.
And it's now 24-16 Raiders, just like that. A big turn of events here. Stabler now throwing 40%. They have the time of possession, and they have the total offense as Miami's gone totally cold here in the 4th quarter. They trail by 8. It's a 2-score game. And this kickoff is deep in the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20.
Touchback.
So Greasy now in some panic time. We got to be going passing now every time. 2 timeouts for the Dolphins. Winner moves on to play Pittsburgh. And that's incomplete to the right side.
Down coming up.
And we're going to go medium pass again. Greasy to the right side. Caught by Henry.
3rd down.
3rd and 1 on the play. We're going to go with a draw to get the first down. A draw to Williams. Bounces to the outside, and he will
1st down.
get the first down. It's a 1st and 10. So we need to go no huddle. And just long pass this time. Greasy back. Greasy is sacked. Steve Tate is pulling for the Miami comeback, but it's not looking good right now. Long pass again. 36 seconds left. Greasy fires it. It's caught by Henry.
1st down.
That'll be a 1st down. Miami will take a timeout. But, boy, they're in trouble now. All right, we're going to go. So we got Cephalo, Harrison, McCreary. Cephalo. We can't bring anybody in because Nat Moore is injured, so we got to go with this. So here we go. Miami at their own 40. They need 8 points in 30 seconds in 1978. And it's intercepted by Colsey. And Colsey brings it back into Miami territory. And the Raiders will go on to win this one, and they will play Pittsburgh.
We have 2nd down.
Stabler takes the knee, and that'll do it here in Oakland. An unbelievable comeback by the Raiders. And the game ends. So let's take a look at what happened. It was 10 points in the fourth quarter. Miami didn't score at all in the second half. They led 16-7 and fall 24-16. 2 interceptions by Tim Foley still didn't help. Mark Van Eegen is your player of the game. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Well, early it was Miami. A 2-yard run here by Delvin Williams, and the Finns were up 6-0 after missing the extra points. Then we go back, and this is a key play right here. Stabler back to pass. He's going to be intercepted by Tim Foley, his first of 2 on the day, and that sets up the Dolphins in terrific position where they will get a touchdown run here. An 8-yard run this time, and they're on top 13-0. And things are looking good for the Dolphins here at this point. So it was 13-0. In the second quarter, it was another interception here by Tim Foley of the Dolphins on Stabler. And this is the turning point in the game. It was 13-0 Miami, and they got the ball on the 25-yard line. But on the very next play, it was a handoff and a sweep to the right, and the Raiders get the ball back on the fumble, and they avert disaster, and that really turned this game around. Later in the quarter, it was Mark Van Eegen going in from 3 yards out, and the Raiders are on the board. It was 13-7.
That's a touchdown.
Your Premian would kick a field goal to make it 16-7 at the half, and that would be all the scoring for the Dolphins in this one. In the third quarter, the Raiders would cut it to 16-14 on his 31-yard pass, cutting across the middle. Whittington using his speed and going in, and the Raiders were on their way for the big comeback. Miami then, after the Raiders actually scored 2 touchdowns that were both wiped off the clock, they have to settle for this field goal here, but that would put them in the lead with about 5.5 to play. And it was 17-16. Miami, though, would go 3 and out, and on the punt, not only would they have a man in motion and get a flag, the punt would be blocked. And it would go out of bounds at the 25-yard line, and that was pretty much it. Mark Van Eegen would run in for the score. This time there's no flags. It's 24-16, and that is your game. Time will expire. The Raiders will walk away with the 24-16 win, and they will play Pittsburgh next week. So that is that. So 2 scores are in the divisional playoffs here. We have the Rams over Chicago and Oakland over Miami. So coming up later on, maybe even later on late tonight, after some things cool down here, we got some other people doing some games tonight. I think Ron's going to be on Twitch later on with the baseball player. So maybe we'll come back late tonight and play one of these other games and see what happens. So, again, can Green Bay beat Dallas and they'll head to L.A.? And will New England, how will they fare against Pittsburgh? And will New England go to Oakland? Or will Oakland play Pittsburgh? And Oakland would get the home game. I'm sorry. They're 13-3. I don't know if they played each other in the regular season. Let's find out. So if we go to my standings, all right. So Oakland and Pittsburgh were both 13-3, and they did not play each other. So I'm not sure how the tiebreaker would go with that. So we'll have to let the game decide. But anyway, back to Studio B. And that is that. Fun one. That was a fun one. What a comeback by the Raiders. I got the Oakland hat on, too. It was good luck, actually. Usually it's a curse. This time it's good luck. So anyway, I'm Dave from Studio B, and that was a fun one. And who knows, maybe I'll be back later on tonight for a second game as we try to plow through these playoffs. As we got to get ready for the new game. The new game's coming out in a couple of weeks or so, so I need to get this project wrapped up and put away so I can be ready for the new version of this game. So, hey, I'm Dave from Studio B. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and maybe we'll catch you guys later on.